Hi, and welcome to this episode of Peak Life. I'm Karen Myers. Today we're going to be talking about the older citizens in our community. And joining me is Stacy Smith, Family Service Supervisor with the Department of Human Services.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, Older American Month is coming up next month in May. Tell me some of the things that we're celebrating.
Okay, well, Older American Month is in May, and it celebrates and commemorates the contributions and sacrifices that the older Americans have made for the community and for the generations to come.
Okay, so what as a city are we doing for our older citizens?
We have several programs throughout the city, but at the Department of Human Services, we have the Adult Services Department, where we provide several screenings for services such as nursing home placement, personal care services, companion services, and adult foster care. Also at the Human Service Department, we have the Adult Protective Services Department. They investigate cases in order to stop or prevent, the maltreatment and abuse of older Americans. Our Parks and Recreations Department, they have activities and clubs for older Americans. They call it 55 and better. We have several committees, the Chesapeake Triad, 55 Plus Steering Committee, and the Chesapeake Task Force of Aging. All three of those committees work together to advocate for the older Americans, for their well-being and their safety.
So it sounds like we're doing a lot as a city, for
Yes,
sure,
we
definitely.
are.
That's great. Now, tell me about the upcoming wellness fair.
Well, we have the Older American Wellness Vendor Fair that'll be held on Wednesday, May the 11th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And basically, it's a one-stop shop for older Americans, their families, and their support systems to gain information and resources for services and organizations located right here in the community that maybe they didn't know about. And we're in hopes that with that information and those resources, our older Americans can remain independent longer. They can remain in their homes as well as stay active in their community.
So this event is going to be right behind City Hall at the Eileen A. Park.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
And you're going to have a lot of vendors there.
Yes, we have we'll have over 20 vendors so far. Yes.
And some of those vendors are, I think, some of the city departments.
Absolutely. We have the Human Services Department, the Sheriff's Department will be offering senior IDs on site. We have the Chesapeake Health Department. They'll be giving out COVID vaccines right there on site. We have the Fire and Rescue. We have Chesapeake Police. We have the Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia. We have home health companies, senior living communities, and also mental health resources.
So
it's going to be a lot.
Right. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of information available
Yes,
to our
absolutely.
older citizens. So is there a cost associated? Can anybody come? Is it just
Yes,
it's just open to the public?
Absolutely. The vendor fair is free to anyone. Of course, our Chesapeake residents, but also our older Americans in the surrounding cities, or anyone that could benefit from the information that will be provided.
Okay, so where can somebody who may want to come get more information about the vendors that will be there, as well as any other information about the event?
Well, we do have a flyer for the event. We do have some at the Department of Human Services. We also will be posting it on the city website and the city social media platforms.
We'll be sharing that as well.
Yes, but we've also have distributed throughout the community. We have resources and flyers at the Cuffey Center, the Cuffey Library, the Berkeley Recreational Center, and we've also given it out to the senior communities. So we're trying to spread the word as much as possible.
Well, we're certainly going to help do that today. So
Yes.
it sounds like a wonderful event, and I appreciate you coming by to tell us all about it.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. All right, that does it for this edition of Peak Life. Be sure to join us next time.